Welcome. In this video, the topic of our story is one of the cornerstones of any asset structure, asset protection planning. Expanded Worldwide Planning, or EWP for short, gives a wealthy family asset protection by its very nature. It is not something that must be added. Why is this so? Because life insurance is one of the rare items that is favored under the tax code for asset protection. This is especially true for the advanced structures that our firm constructs for wealthy families worldwide. Remember, most families place the majority of their assets into an EWP structure, so they receive superior asset protection for all these assets worldwide. Our story involves Janet Johansson, an exceptionally talented entrepreneur who seemingly did all the right things to protect herself from an untimely loss of her assets. How did the devastating loss of $100 million wipe out her early retirement? One of her advisors made a critical mistake. We hope you will learn from this video and not travel down the same path. Steve waited impatiently in the long line at Starbucks. He still needed groceries to cook dinner for his girlfriend, but needed a coffee. Steve was in his last year of residency at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City. The long hours at the hospital, under the close scrutiny of his attending physician, were wearing him down. Steve was equally impatient to finish his residency and begin his practice. With his straight A's through medical school and a remarkably deft hand with medical instruments, his new career as a heart surgeon looked more than promising. Steve was a man poised for success. Steve made quick work of shopping at Whole Foods, then proceeded to a wine shop. It was a chain that sold well-selected bottles from around the world at a fair price. He entered by a side door. A clerk at the wine shop had just finished cleaning up a large pile of dog poop on the street outside the door. He had entered just before Steve, with his mop trailing behind him, not realizing it was leaving a stream of water in his wake. Steve stepped into the wine shop. "My God!" he gasped loudly. As his foot touched the slippery surface of the watery stone floor, it slid. He tried to steady himself. He was heading towards the ground, like a wounded soldier in battle. Now no way to regain control. Both legs shot out from under him, and he landed hard, directly on his lower spine, and then hit his head on the hard floor. Crack! It sounded. Neighbors nearby winced in an automatic sympathetic response, even before they turned their heads to see what had happened. Steve lay sprawled on the hard, cold stone floor with blood flowing from his skull. The store manager jostled several customers in his attempt to reach Steve. As he saw his customer unconscious, he immediately took out his cell phone and called 911. In our next video, Janet Johansson begins her early retirement with $100 million from the sale of her wine shops, only to find out that there had been a serious accident at one of the shops. The accident occurred before the sale of her business had been finalized. She learns from her attorney that there might be a problem with the captive insurance that she thought she had in place to address accidents like this. If you found this video useful, please give us a like and click on the subscribe button below. We look forward to connecting with you in episode 2. To learn how the wealthiest families in the world conduct their financial affairs, please call 1-530-692-1007 or email us at info@expandedworldwideplanning.com. At your convenience, we can arrange a call to discuss how our unique blueprint can vastly enhance your asset structure. The opinions expressed in this video are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual on any financial structure, investment, or insurance product.